Hey guys, what's going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with some NCAA 14. Now, we're going to be starting off coaching carousel right here, or the dynasty. So, we're going to be doing it very similar to last year. I'm going to be making Coach Dunbar Snackbar, and I want to make this difficult on myself here, especially at the beginning. Now, this whole system has changed quite a bit. You earn XP, use that XP to purchase bonuses, stuff like that. But to go ahead and also make it difficult, I'm going to be starting as a offensive coordinator for a one-star team, and I'm just taking a look at, everybody that I can choose here for one star, and I'm kind of having a hard time deciding exactly who I would want to be. I mean, there's a lot of teams that I think have some potential, teams that are in some pretty good conferences, and we'd have, some really, really tough games. But that being said, I do want to be successful. So I think I'm going to be University of Alabama at Birmingham right here. So we're going to get started with them. First game that we have is going to be against Troy. Now, Troy is a superior team to me. So we're starting off here. It's going to be very tough. Week 2 actually is going to be the toughest that we're going to be seeing through the entire season, where we face LSU. So I don't think we're going to be able to beat LSU at all, but I don't know. I got to learn stuff pretty quick if I want to have any chance to be able to defeat them. So we're starting off on the road, as I mentioned here, against Troy. The playbook that I'm going with is Western Michigan. That is my favorite in the game because I think they have one of the best goal line formations that there is in the game, and it's really good just for just general running here. So starting it off with a pass over to the right side here to my tight end. It's going to be for a first down. Now, while I'm talking about, of course, with Western Michigan, I'm loving their running game. Can't disrespect the passing game either. I want to strike a pretty fair balance between the two. I know that I usually tend to go more with passing when I have a dynasty going or something like that. So see if that's going to remain the same. So same play right there as we saw in the first one, just as successful here too. So Brown, my quarterback here, going to be taking a look at a lot of different ways to be able to go get another catch for a first down. So on drive number 1 here of this season, things going very well for us. So looks like halfback would have been a great person to go to right there. The downside about playing NCAA or just football in general on YouTube is you go through and you're watching the game over while you're doing the audio. You're just like, oh, that would have been smart. How could I have missed that? But I don't know. That stuff happens here. So I get it to Scott. Picks up 10 yards right there. So the sack really has been negated at this point, but we are looking at 3rd and 10 right now. So got some time. Not going to be able to get that one away as I am hit while I throw. So I'm going to have to go ahead and settle for a field goal. And this is one of those instances that has changed quite a bit here, because when you get a touchdown, you get the experience points. So while field goals are great and everything, in the grand scheme of things, I'm going to benefit a lot more if I get a touchdown than a field goal. So sacked yet again. Offensive line is definitely going to be struggling against this superior defense from Troy. So I don't want to get used to this, but need to recognize this is going to be a big factor in the game, and I got to get the ball off pretty quick. So you're not going to see too many long passes from me in this game, but I'm going to go with just short, simple, efficient passes, which tends to be how I go ahead and play anyway. Now I'll be changing up a lot of the plays from time to time here, just with different routes depending on what I'm seeing from the defense and how they're lining up. 3rd and 1 now. And this is that formation I was telling you about here, with the goal line just being a lot different. I've got two, well, at times I will have, it'd be a little bit different here. I mean, I can have it to where I've got 2 guys in the backfield, but not running that right now. 1st and 10 here for us after that 5-yard pickup. 7-3 is the score here right now. We've got a minute left in quarter number 1. Got to be careful about this. Don't want to be making any mistakes right here. Taking some time. I thought that was going to be a good throw. I'm lucky it was deflected and not intercepted. I was able to put Reeves here along the edge to to line up with the wide receivers. Not going to be able to do anything right there. So here we go with 4 verticals, the play that seems to work so well. We got Reeves, my halfback, on a streak, but not going to be caught right there by my tight end. So we're looking at 4th and 10, and I'm going to have to punt. But we get it back pretty quick. 3 seconds left in quarter number 1. That one is not going to be completed either. So while I have made a few tosses that I would not say are great by any means, there have been a lot of drops by the wide receivers, which frustrates me to be able to see that here this early. 3rd and 1. Now we're going to be looking at 1st and 10 as I pick up 2 yards right there. Not picking up that much, of course, with these runs, but it's a matter of getting what I can here and just inching my way forward a little bit at a time. My average is about 4 yards per carry every single time that I run this play. But if you figure, like right here, these 2 plays have gone for 4 yards. Here I am now with 3rd and 2. And then put my man in motion here. Reeves gets the 1st down and a little bit more. So 4 yards is not too bad. If I go ahead and I can consistently pick that up, theoretically, I can just be moving down the field no problem every single time. 2nd and 3 here for me. Franklin will get the 1st down right there. Reeves was out because he was tired. Used him quite a bit, but comes back in just a little bit later here. 2nd and 5. So we're moving forward just a little bit at a time. We're really kind of eating away here at everything, and this is a pretty safe way, of course, to be able to play football. You know, if you're just running it right up the middle. What just happened? I totally would have had a 1st down right there if that glitch wouldn't have happened. So, time for the field goal here. Computer wanted me to go for it, but I don't know. Usually I'm going to go for it at this point, but I just had a bad feeling about it. And I'm just like, let's get the 3 points. I will take that rather than not getting anything at all. Troy gets another touchdown here as my defense cannot hold. So now I am down by 8 points. This one going deep down the left side here will be caught by Nelson at the 26-yard line. Wow, that's not bad at all. Going with another deep pass here because of the amount of time that we have left. Less than a minute in half number 1. So with where we're at, let's just try a little running play here to let the clock run down and also to see if we can get anything. We didn't get anything by way of yards on that. So I'm going to be taking a look for the fullback here to get open. Davis makes the catch. 2 yards left to go here, and we've got 20 seconds left. So we're going to try that same play here, and he can't get it that time. So Davis drops it. Now we're looking at 4th and 2, and again, I have to kick the field goal. So here we are in the 2nd half. Now had a few opportunities, but Williams I thought was the best right there, really threading the needle, getting to midfield with that one. 17-9 here. Troy really rocking it. Going with play action. Oh. Now with Wildcat, I didn't think I went with that particular play. I thought I had just chosen to run it instead of a little passing play. But Reeves comes back here on this one. Makes up for it. We're looking at 1st and 10 off of that screen pass, which is the first time I've actually done this in NCAA 14. All right. So we're going to run this one right up the middle with Franklin. Again, 4-yard pickup. That seems to be the magic number every time that I run that play, so I'll have to remember that. Now, I am going against a tougher team, so when I go up against some conference opponents, who knows? Maybe that'll be a little bit more than 4 yards. 3rd and 1, 1st and 10. All right, so I got some XP on that one. I can't remember what it was for. I think it was the amount of 1st downs that I've had in this game. 7-yard pickup right there. Reeves is going to be down. So backup halfback in here for what could potentially be the rest of the game, depending how this ends up. So Franklin, of course, being that backup halfback, only picks up 1 yard. So it seems like that this goal line offense really is not being the prettiest for me right here. 4th and inches. So what do I do? Do I go for the field goal? Yeah, it looks like I have no choice. That's the downside about being the offensive coordinator. I would go with it. I right now would just probably send my quarterback just right up the middle here, just pick up those few inches that we need. 12-24 here, so we're not playing the best here. Defense has been a major problem for me in this game. So we're not really getting the turnovers that we need, and we're, of course, not stopping them here. 24 points I mean, that's, a decent number of points to be getting here for an offense. So kind of wish we would be doing a little bit better, but there's nothing I can do. That's the point. I'm playing as the offensive coordinator, so I don't have control of everything. Maybe I will later on. I mean, at the end of the season when, I might be able to go to a different team. I think that'll be kind of interesting to see what happens there. But Davis getting to the 15-yard line. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like not having control over that type of stuff. I focus on offense, and that's it. Davis picking up 6 yards on that reception here. So we're in a pretty good state right now to be able to get a touchdown before the game ends. 12 points separate the two teams, so if I get that touchdown now, so I get the first down right here, so I should be able to get that unless I mess up. I've got a chance in this one. I really do. 14 points. Oh, Reeves was crushed. 14 points in 4 minutes, or 12 points in 4 minutes is definitely possible. All right, so tight end was open in the end zone. So Backman there with the catch makes it 24-18. So as we go ahead and kick the extra point, we're going to be looking at 24-19. So we've got 3 minutes left here. I don't know what happened, if this was the turnover that I was hoping that we were going to get, but this could be it for Troy. Clock management is going to be huge. I don't want to give him too much time, but at the same time, I need to make sure that I get in a position to be able to score. So, all right, going to be looking here for Davis. Only picks up 1 yard on that one since Brown's throw was not the most accurate. We're going to go with the same play yet again. There we go with Davis. That's the first down that I was hoping that we were going to get in that type of reception in general. Minute 45 left here. Going to be running the ball just to make sure we keep the clock going, kind of throw them off guard, which didn't work at all. 4 verticals now. 2nd and 6. Reeves is going to be somebody who I'm looking for right here, but up the middle, Davis with the catch and the touchdown. So that's going to go ahead and give us the lead by 1 point. Okay. Not the position I want to be in. A field goal is going to win the game, so the computer's going to have me go for 2, because if they get the field goal, the game is tied as opposed to winning. So, again, Davis drops it. Not cool. We still have the lead. We're still okay. The game is ours. It's all up to the computer and my defense to be able to stop Troy. And so we'll be starting this off here with an upset. All right. Oh, man. What? Did you see the field position that they got and they didn't get the field goal? I will take the win. I will take that. Do not get me wrong. It's just a surprise. So we start things off here with an ESPN Classic, and I win by 1 point over Troy as the underdog. So not too great for Troy to be able to have this kind of win starting off the season at home. Ugh, my bad. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. More of this to come later on, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter and all that great jazz. Just check the description below. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.